What's up, guys? Back with another video today. I'm super excited to talk to you. You guys might have noticed in another video that I just recently put out, I mentioned that if I could go back in time, before I got the Tonal, while it was in the shipping process, I would have ordered two different things to make sure that I had them before I got Tonal. The first thing was the adjustable bench. The second thing was something that I refer to as a cheater bar, okay? Now, after that video, I had a whole bunch of people hit me up and they're like, Joe, what's a cheater bar? What's a cheater bar? Okay, so I used the wrong terminology. Well, I don't know if it's the wrong terminology because I've heard cheater bar a million times. A cheater bar is something that will allow you to do cheat curls, okay? But it's more widely known, I guess, as an easy bar. So I guess it just depends on who you're asking, the terminology that they're using. Let me show you what an easy bar is. Now, I mentioned in the video, I would have got one before, but I don't have one. I mentioned that in the video. Guys, I watched the video, and I was like, why don't I have one? If I'm recommending it to other people, I should probably get one. So I got one. Now, what a cheater bar or an easy bar is going to allow you to do is have multiple ways to hold a bar, the bar, right? So whereas normally, let's say, for example, you're doing a curl, you have your arm fixed like this, and you're going to come up like this. A cheater bar is going to allow you, or an easy bar is going to allow you to hold it at a little bit of a better angle, okay? It's going to have you allow you to place your wrists at a more comfortable angle. This is something that I've always loved in the gym. You guys might recognize this. This is something you'll find in the gym. And it basically gives you a nicer, more comfortable angle, less wrist pain depending on the person, a more comfortable way to lift. I personally love using this easy bar on curls, okay? And they're called cheater curls because you're making it easier for yourself. In all honesty, when you're holding a bar and doing a curl and your wrist is straight like this, instead of cheating on an angle like this, it's actually harder to do. It puts more strain on your bicep, on your actual bicep. When you're using an easy bar, what it's going to do is it's going to allow your wrists to be more comfortable, but technically it's actually putting you into more of like a hammer curl position, which is going to cause you to use a couple more muscles in addition to your bicep. So technically you're not getting as much of an isolated bicep workout, but don't get me wrong, you're still getting bicep. And honestly, the fact that this is so much fun to use, for me anyway, so much fun to use, so much more comfortable, because I've mentioned in some past videos, I have some bad wrists. The fact that it does all these things really makes it worthwhile for me to have. So, like I said, I watched my video. I'm like, why don't I have this already? This is what I was talking about, guys. I referred to it as a cheater bar, but it's referred to also as an easy bar. I got this one on Amazon. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of the heavier ones that I've ever seen. It's on the heavy side. And that's not the only thing that was heavy. Guys, the price tag. This thing cost me like $100. Now, I don't know if I got ripped off. I'm pretty sure I got ripped off. But at the end of the day, all of the bars on Amazon that I personally found that looked decent were going about that range. So I said, you know what? Might as well just spend the money. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Have some quality equipment at home. Something that's going to improve my life. I do like the angle. I like the angle that this bar gives. There are many different types of easy bars out there that give various angles. So this is not the only one. There's many out there. So find one that you like if you're interested in this. This one I find to be okay. I would like to see it have more of a grip here on this shiny part here. I wish the rubber kind of ran straight through so I could hold it here, right, rather than here. But at the end of the day, so far it's okay. If I find something better, maybe I'll swap it out for that. Another thing I would recommend, guys, are some good gloves. I purchased these on Amazon also. They have the rubber tips, so you can use these gloves while you're playing with Tonal, you know. And this is something that I recommend because it's going to help to improve the comfort of your hands. Even though this has rubber on it, it's still going to kind of mess with your skin. So if you have sensitive skin, you might want to get some gloves. Just my recommendation, I use these gloves when I use the rope also, the same rope that came with Tonal. I use these gloves. I'll link up both those items in the description. I purchased those, guys. I don't work for the company. I don't have any affiliate links. I'm not famous. You know what I mean? So I'm just showing you what I have. If you find something better or different, great. Just so you know, this bar is going to come with this clip. At least it did in my case. And you're going to need a T-lock that you can get off of Tonal's website in order to be able to attach this to Tonal. So let me just say something. I jumped on Tonal. I jumped on Tonal with the Easy Bar, and after a couple of sets, I hit a new PR. Guys, Tonal, I hear all of a sudden I heard a noise I never heard before. I'm like, what is that? What is that? I hear Tonal running heavy in the background, and I'm like, oh man, did I break Tonal? So far, nothing happened. More than likely, it's just a fan that's cooling Tonal down. But I gotta say, that's pretty awesome that I got Tonal breathing very heavy today. I can see that my PRs are going up, my strength is going up, even though I'm still trying to lose weight. Guys, I'm still on a low-calorie diet. I'm still doing my thing as far as weight loss goes. Weight loss has obviously slowed down because the more weight you lose, the harder it is to continue losing. But guys, I'm still going for that 10% body fat, all right? Anyway, so I hope this information was helpful. I hope you guys appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know. The link's going to be in the video description for those two items. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.